Namaskaram. Welcome back. In this video today we are going to talk about the various universities that existed during the ancient Indian period.
Let's talk about the universities of ancient India. On the screen, you have 9 mosaic pictures that talk about the universities of ancient India in the existing situation today. Very pathetic, but true. Ancient India was home to some of the earliest and most prestigious educational institutions in the world. These centers of learning attracted scholars from various parts of the world and were known for their diverse curriculum, intellectual freedom, and advanced studies in various fields. The very first university that comes to my mind is Takshashila, which was called by the British as Taxila. Takshashila University is present in the modern day Pakistan near Rawalpindi. Flourished between the 6th century before Common Era and the 5th century Common Era. Takshashila is considered one of the world's earliest universities and a major center of learning in ancient India. It attracted students from different parts of India and abroad, including the countries like China, Persia, and Greece. The curriculum at Takshashila was broad, covering subjects like Vedas, grammar, philosophy, politics, astronomy, medicine, surgery, and military science. Takshashila did not have a central campus or formalized structure. Rather, it consisted of a network of teachers, gurus, who provided specialized training to all the students. This is the picture of Takshashila today. It was located in Gandhara region of ancient India, presently in Pakistan's Rawalpindi district. It is believed that Kuru Prince Duryodhana founded the Takshashila University at the birthplace of his mother, Gandhari. In fact, this region finds mention in the great Indian epic of Mahabharata. Many great Indian physicians, astronomers, grammarians, politicians, rulers, and authors studied at the Takshashila University of ancient India. Panini was a great Sanskrit linguist and grammarian. Charaka was a great physician. Chanakya was a great philosopher and economist. Jivaka Komarabhacha was a great surgeon. Vishnu Sharma was a great author of Panchatantra. Mauryan Emperor Chandragupta. You have so many great leaders coming out from Takshashila University. In fact, Takshashila University was the home of around 10,500 students, it seems, who came from all across the world to learn many things. Around 64 different fields were offered to the students, and the eligibility age to enter Takshashila University was 16 years. And a student enrolled at this university was given a free choice to choose any subject of his choice according to his interest. The second university is called Nalanda University, which is situated in Bihar in India. It flourished between 5th century Common Era to 12th century Common Era. Nalanda was one of the most renowned centers of learning in ancient India, particularly noted for its Buddhist studies. Scholars and students from all over Asia, including China, Korea, Japan, Tibet, Mongolia, and Sri Lanka, came here to study. The university had got a wonderful library called Dharmagunj, which housed thousands of manuscripts. The curriculum included Buddhist philosophy, logic, grammar, medicine, astronomy, mathematics, among others. Famous scholars associated with Nalanda were Huansang and Yejing, the Chinese travelers who have documented their experiences in India, especially of Nalanda. The university had a structured campus with multiple temples and monasteries, along with lecture halls. It also had strict admission process. This is the picture of today's Nalanda University in Bihar. It is one of the oldest universities and it is credited to Gupta Empire. Nalanda University was also located in the ancient kingdom of Magadha, which has attracted a number of people. Especially Mahayana branch of Buddhism was taught over here to the maximum. It was supposed that an entrance examination system was followed in Nalanda, which was organized by Dwarapala, where the students are supposed to stand in front of him and argue on a particular topic. It seems, as Yuan Sang, a Chinese traveler, says, only 20% of students who have given the entrance examination could succeed in qualifying to enter into Nalanda University. The remaining 80% of students used to stay again outside Nalanda, preparing themselves for the entrance examination to enter into the university. Such was the tough structure of Nalanda entrance. Education was free of cost, and the age criterion was 20 years to enter into it. 100 lectures were delivered every day, it seems, on verbal explanatory, lectures, debates, and discussions. And students needed to attend all of them. There were 10 temples, many classrooms, meditation halls, monasteries, dormitories, lakes, and parks spread across 8 compounds in Nalanda. 10,000 students studied in this ancient university at a time, taught by 2,000 teachers on various topics and subjects. The Nalanda University housed an extensive library that was spread across 3 large multi-storied buildings, and many sacred manuscripts were stored in these libraries. The third university is Telhara University, which is 40 kilometers away from Nalanda University in Bihar. The university must have been built by the Kushans 3,000 years ago. And now we could find this university as ruins. Chinese traveler Hian Sang has recorded it, and he says Telhara is a center for higher education and research and also was a competitor to Nalanda University. Mahayana Buddhism and Tantric Buddhism, along with Sanskrit language and Vedas, were taught in it. Nalanda and Telhara, Vikramshila and Undatpuri universities were burned by Bakhtiyar Khilji in 1193 Common Era. And today Telhara University looks like this. The fourth university was Vikramshila University, which is also situated in Bihar in India. Established in the late 8th century Common Era by King Dharmapala of the Pala dynasty. Vikramshila was established as a response to the perceived decline in the quality of education at Nalanda and became another major center of Buddhist learning. It focused on Tantric Buddhism, on logic, metaphysics, and grammar. Around 100 teachers were there, teaching 1,000 students at a time. Vikramshila was organized similar to Nalanda with residential facilities for students and teachers. It had 6 gates and admission was very selective through entrance examination. This is the picture of today's Vikramshila University. It is around 50 kilometers east of Bhagalpur in Bihar, and several temples were there, and about 108 scholars were appointed as the in charge of these temples. The Kulapati or Mahasthavir was generally elected. He was the highest authority of the university. There was a big building in the center and 6 huge colleges that were located around it. The central building was called as the Vigyan Bhavan. All the buildings were connected through 6 gates. There was a Dwara Pandit who used to keep guard at the main gate. He used to examine the candidates who came to seek admission at the university. The fifth ancient Indian university is Undatpuri. Undatpuri University was one of the main centers of learning in ancient India, also founded by Pala king Gopala during the 7th century Common Era. It was located in Magadha region of Bihar. Students from all across the country came to study this university. However, this university failed to attain fame like Nalanda or Vikramshila. It has been claimed that this university accommodated 12,000 students at a time. Vedic scriptures and Buddhism were taught in this university. Today, Undatpuri looks like this. Pushpagiri University was located in ancient Kalinga, covering districts such as Cuttack and Jaipur of present Odisha. It was established in the last years of before the Common Era. It is as old as the Nalanda University, and it is acclaimed that Emperor Ashoka established this university in India. The Pushpagiri University campus was spread across 3 adjoining hills known as Lalitgiri, Ratnagiri, and Udaygiri. Many different subjects were taught at this center for learning. And people from all across the world started to come to this university attending the lectures. Chinese traveler Huang Xiang has given a vivid account of the Pushpagiri universities. A famous Buddhist monk, Prajna, from Gandhara came to study in this university. However, This university in India perished during the Muslim rulers due to lack of patronage. Pushpagiri University looks today like this. Vallabhi University is situated in Gujarat in India, and it flourished between the 6th century Common Era and 12th century Common Era. Vallabhi was an important center of learning for Hinayana Buddhism and other branches of Indian philosophy. It was considered a rival to Nalanda in terms of prestige and attracted students from different parts of the country. The curriculum included subjects like politics, law, philosophy, literature, grammar, and economics. Vallabhi University especially mastered on administration and governance and commerce and economics. It is well known for its well organized education system with various departments and specialized courses. Today, Vallabhi University looks like this, situated in Gujarat. The next university is Mithila University, which is situated in present day Bihar in India. Mithila University also flourished during the medieval period and was a prominent center of learning in ancient and medieval India, concentrating on Nyaya or logic and Mimamsa or philosophy. It was an important suite of Maithili culture and Sanskrit learning. Scholars from Mithila contributed to various fields including law, philosophy, and theology. Mithila followed a traditional system where students studied under the guidance of a guru, focusing on deep intellectual inquiry and excellent debates. The Mithila University offered Brahminical system of education, including literature, fine arts, Vedas, Nyaya Shastra, Tarka Shastra, and so on. Gangesh Upadhyaya of the 12th century, the mathematician and scholar, founded a new logic school at this place, which is called as Tattva Chintamani. The examination system at this university was very tough. Students attained their degrees only when they cleared tests once they completed their education. Kanchi Kamakoti Peethadipati and Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham is the next university situated in Tamil Nadu, India. It flourished during the early centuries of Common Era. Kanchi was an important center of learning and culture in South India, particularly during the Pallava and the Chola dynasties. It was known for its studies in Hindu philosophy, medicine, and various arts. It also offered Jainism and Buddhism in South India. Kanchi hosted numerous temples and monasteries that served as educational centers, attracting scholars from all across the region. This is Kanchipuram. Education was imparted in the small temples situated across the main temple. Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu was the most significant Buddhist center of learning in South India, along with Sanskrit learning. Kanchi produced world-renowned scholars and masters of Buddhism such as Bodhidharma, Dignaga, Dharmapala, Buddhaghosa, etc., spanning across the Sarvakayana and Mahayana. It has 24 power places of the Shakti Peeth, and Guru Padmasambhava too visited Dravida land and turned the wheel of Vajrayana here. For an enthusiast in Buddhist theory and history, Kanchi remains a treasure trove for Buddhist statues and other pieces of archaeological evidences still being uncovered. This is the Kanchi Kamakoti Peetham, which is a storehouse for Buddhist, Jainist, as well as Sanatana discourses and teachings. Ujjain is in Madhya Pradesh in India that flourished during the early centuries of Common Era. Ujjain was renowned for its studies in astronomy and mathematics. The famous astronomer Varahamihira, whose work in astronomy and astrology made significant contribution to this field, belonged to Ujjain. It is also a center for the study of Vedanta, philosophy, and literature. Ujjain had several institutions that focused on advanced studies, particularly in the sciences, and attracted scholars from different regions. This is the Mahakal temple of Ujjain, which is a seat and center for the studies as well. Somapura University was almost as big as Nalanda University and is established by the Pala king Dharmapala in the later 7th century Common Era. Students came from far off regions to study in this ancient university, which was the seat for Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. The buildings here exhibit the influence of these three traditions and flourished till 12th century. It remained an important center of learning for more than 400 years. However, Muslim invaders destroyed this university. This is the Somapura University as we see today. Jaggadala University also was established by the Pala king Rampala during the 11th century Common Era. This university is located in Virendra region in North Bengal, now in Bangladesh. Jaggadala University is regarded among 5 great ancient Indian universities, the other being Nalanda, Vikramshila, Sompura, and Ondatpuri. It taught a wide range of subjects including Sanskrit and Vajrayana Buddhism. The Buddhist scholar Vidyakara compiled the anthologies of Sanskrit verses known as Subhashita Ratnakosha in this university. Many sacred Tibetan texts are also composed in Jaggadala University. Today, the university looks like this. Nagarjuna Vidyapitham was an ancient Buddhist scholar. Nagarjuna established this in Andhra Pradesh. This Vidyapitham is devoted to him and hence called as Nagarjuna Vidyapitham. It is situated on the banks of river Krishna and flourished during 8th and 9th centuries Common Era. This multi-storied library of the Vidyapitham accommodated manuscripts related to medicine, science, philosophy, including Buddhism. Artifacts belonging to several years before the Common Era are also found here, including the coins of Gautamiputra Vijaya Satakarni and the inscriptions of King Ikshvaku belonging to the age-old times. This is the Nagarjuna Vidyapitham as we stand today. Now it is called as Nagarjuna University as per the modern terms. Sharda Peeth, present-day Pakistan, administered Kashmir, flourished during the early centuries of Common Era. Sharda Peeth was an ancient center of learning dedicated to the study of Vedas, astronomy, and philosophy. It was one of the foremost temples and universities in ancient Kashmir and played a significant role in the spread of Sanskrit learning and literature. Scholars from Sharda Vidyapith were influential in shaping the intellectual traditions of Kashmir and beyond. The institution functioned as a major hub for scholars and sought advanced knowledge in various subjects. Today, the unfortunate site of Sharda Vidyapith is in POK. It is one of the 51 Shaktipeethas where Sati's right hand fell at this place. Many famous scholars come from the Sharda Vidyapith. Kalhana, the historian and author of Rajata Rangini, Adi Shankara, the philosopher of Advaita Vedanta, Kumarajiva, the Buddhist scholar, Vairotsana, the Tibetan scholar, Tonmi Sambhota, the Tibetan scholar, belonged to Sharada Vidyapith. However, the exact date of the foundation of this temple university is still unknown. It is claimed that the university dated back to at least 2005 years plus years. Some scholars say that this learning center must have been the several thousand years old which propagated Kashmiri Shaivism. Apart from these major universities that existed all across the country, from Kashmir to Kanchivaram, from Vallabhi, Gujarat to Bengal, there were Gurukulams in every village. Every village had seen such sight as you could see on the slide, with a guru sitting under a tree, teaching all the Sishyas. And once the basic education was imparted to them, they would move to the universities for further studies. So, students, the ancient Indian educational institutions were not just centers of learning but also cultural and intellectual hubs, which played a major role in the development of Indian civilization, offering various branches including philosophy, science, medicine, mathematics, and humanities. These were responsible for the holistic development, interdisciplinary studies, and the pursuit of knowledge among the ancient Indians.
Thank you very much for watching this video, which is made on the ancient Indian universities. Hope you had enjoyed it. Maybe your heart is dipped in pain as well for the destruction of these beautiful, wonderful ancient Indian universities, which were the centers for knowledge and wisdom. That's all from me today. We shall hope to meet in the next video. Bye for now. Namaskar.